morning to everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. We are joining us today with Primrose Cottage Quilts and Stitches. I'm Nettie, mom. I'm flying solo this morning. Good morning, everybody. Lindsay had an appointment she had to go to. Emily is in the background going to help me with questions and things like that, but just wanted to see how everybody's doing today, go over a few things what we've got going on here at the shop. I hope everybody's doing wonderful. It's turned off a little cold here, but that's okay. One of the big things that's happening down here in southern St. George, southern Utah, is the big Ironman, World Ironman, and this town has exploded. It's just crazy how busy it is, and a lot of people from out of the country and out of the state is here, and we've decided we're just going to hunker down and not go anywhere this weekend because it is just really crazy. We've been doing a lot of fun things this week, getting ready for some new releases, new things. Wanted to, Lindsay, she went shopping yesterday, or we had an appointment yesterday, and then afterwards she's like, I need some retail therapy, and I says, well, let's go look at new sew machines, because with me moving in my own place, or with John and stuff, I don't have a sew machine at home. And good morning, Linda. So we went yesterday and went to look at sew machines, and we walked out with 2 new sew machines. So we were pretty excited, and I know you guys are going to ask what kind they are. All I know for sure is they're Bernina. We're so excited. They are an upgrade than what I've been sewing on for the last 7 years. I've always sewn on Bernina or Singer, and I am so excited. I'm not sure what kind. I haven't even unboxed it yet. John was really excited. He wanted to help me get it all unboxed and everything, and I'm just like, I'm going to do it this weekend and get it all ready, and so I can start sewing at home. I'm pretty excited. We'll get all the logistics of what it is and everything and have Lindsay post everything, but I love Bernina. My mom had one for years, and I inherited hers, and I absolutely love it. I've actually gave it to Katie to have it at her house. So when I go down there, because every time I go down there, one of the kids or somebody's like, Grandma, can you fix this? So I'm pretty excited about that. The other thing is Lindsay showed me something that she bought yesterday, and I am so jealous. I'm going to go to the store and see if I can find it. But we have some little Ace Hardware stores that they carry decorative items and stuff. And I collect salt and pepper shakers. And I always love to get something new every year for the holidays or whatever. But I wanted to show you this one. Look at this. It's a cocoa cup with a saucer. And then the little snowman sits on top like he's sitting in the cocoa. I told her I was going to steal it. But she's like, well, they have more, Mom. And I'm just like, well, I've got to go see if I can find me one, because number one, it's Christmas. Number two, it's a snowman. It is so freaking cute. But anyway, so let's get started. I'm going to get started and let you guys see what we've kind of got planned in the newsletter this week. You've got this Cross Stitch World got the newsletter this morning. Let's see. So I'm going to start off with the bundle. This is the bundle that was in the Cross Stitch newsletter this morning, and oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Look at those beautiful colors. And I know that kind of looks summery and 4th of July and everything, but we wanted to show you guys, and I'm going to show you this. So this is the new Kisses Snowman, let's see, what does it say? Winter Wishes and Snowman Kisses. Well, the background on this is this blue. So that's that one. So that is for that one. And then the other one that's going to be new is the little alphabet Christmas. And the red that she put on the back of this is in the bundle on this one. So that's one of the things that Lindsay likes to do, is to curate bundles that will kind of help our cross stitchers, you know, finish their projects. And the other thing is we wanted to let you know these cute, adorable things are actually at the printers right now. And they are in the process of getting printed, and we're hoping that they'll be mailed out to us. I'm hoping by tomorrow, and then we can start, you know, hopefully next week, we'll have an update if we're going to be getting them in the shop. But oh my gosh, I stitched both of these and they were so fun. I absolutely loved stitching them. And then Lindsay actually gave me another one to stitch, a secret. And so I'm going to start that. But aren't these just adorable? I just love them. You know, and I stitched these, but Lindsay, she finished them. She fully finished them. And I'm just like, well, aren't they going to be mine? But I doubt it. I'm going to have to stitch me new ones so she can finish me a set. So, but anyway, the other big thing that we had in the newsletter is we have picked, or I have picked, a new Stitch Along with Mom. And so we're going to start, and we're going to do the cute little Christmas barn. Isn't he adorable? This is one that I stitched for Lindsay a while ago, and I absolutely love stitching it. And no, actually, Emily stitched this. Emily did this one. I've always wanted to stitch it because I absolutely loved it. And so I told Lindsay, I says, let's do the Stitch Along with Mom with this one. And so we do have the patterns with the floss. And I know this morning we accidentally looked over the fact we didn't get these listed in the shop with the floss packs. But they are in there now. But all the information is in the newsletter. It will start on November 10th. And we're actually going to do a live Stitch Along with Mom on November 10th. And I believe it will be in the evening. And so, you know, mark your calendars. I'm going to try to stay ahead of the game and get it going, but I am so excited. I am stitching it on 25 count country mocha. Love it. We do have quite a bit of that in the shop right now, so, you know, jump on over there and grab it. The other thing is a lot of people's asked us about this little ornament that's on here. So we found those like last year at Walmart in their Christmas ornaments. Lindsay went to Walmart yesterday, she said, and they actually have these back in stock. And so she says, check your local Walmarts if you want this little ornament. And she says she bought all of them at our Walmart here. So she's like, we have 2 Walmarts. So I told her I was going to go to the other one and see if I could snag the other ones. But anyway, this is a Walmart ornament. So hopefully you guys will have fun and want to stitch along with Mom on this one. I'm so excited to be able to do this with you guys and have fun with it. I love it. I love that you guys like to join me in my stitching. So that's going to be starting on November 10th. And we'll get everybody all their supplies and get that started. Let's see. One of the other things we wanted to let you guys know, and this is good for cross stitching or even quilting, but we have tons of scraps of fat quarters, tons. And so we put together these scrappy fat quarter bundles. And there's 12 fat quarters in it. Lindsay's actually marked them really very reasonable. I mean, we're practically giving them away. Jump online. They have small prints. They have, I mean, for cross stitch, for sewing, anything. So jump online and see if, you know, I'm sure, I think Katie's on there, or Emmy can give you guys a link to those, because they'll go fast, because Lindsay has marked them down quite a bit. I want to get to the whips. Last weekend was the first time that I've been down to Katie's in quite a while. Me and John went down. So funny thing is John's never met Katie and her family, and so we finally was able to get down there and have him meet all the boys and everything, and it was so fun. She made a delicious brunch, and oh my gosh, it was so good. I don't know if anybody knows what candied sugared bacon is, but it's to die for. And Katie only makes it usually around the holidays. It's a recipe that she got from a really dear friend of hers that passed away a couple of years ago. And it's just one of our favorites. And we all fight over it, but it is so good. And then she made homemade cinnamon rolls that were to die for. And we had so much fun. But Katie's little boy, and I call him little boy because he's little to me, and his name's Dylan. And when we first started cross stitching, we actually the kids were all like, gosh, this looks so fun, can we try it? So each of her boys, we sat down with a piece of scrap Ada and kind of showed them how to do the crosses and everything. Well, the two other boys kind of just, they just went away or whatever. But cute little Dylan, he's just awesome. I just absolutely love him to pieces. I love them all like crazy. They're just my sweet boys. And but Dylan, he absolutely loves cross stitching. And so he picked some things and he gave them to me, and he finished them. And he was so proud, or he finished stitching them. And so now we've got to get them made into some things so he can hang them up. But they're Halloween. So he did this one. And now, mind you, Dylan, gosh, how old is Dylan? I think he's 12. Oh, I may be wrong. Katie might have to correct me. I think he's 12. But look at how good a job he did on that. I was so impressed. And then he did this one, and it's so cute. He'll sit there and text me pictures and show me his progress and everything. And I'm just like, he's like my new little best friend. It's just so cute. And then when all of us girls went on our little weekend up northern Utah and went to Shepherd's Bush, they had some kits that were made up out of, and I think this is a 10 count Ada. And so I bought him a little kit, and he whipped that up like in no time at all. It was so cute. So I just think he is awesome. One day I told him he'll have to come join us on a live so you guys can all meet him, but he's pretty amazing. He was really cute. He started learning how to play the piano the 1st of January, and it is just amazing. So he put on a little small concert for us while we were there Sunday, and I can't believe how well he plays, and he does so well and awesome, and it was fun to listen to him. He was playing songs from Greatest Showman and Polar Express and everything, and he's only been doing it a year, and we were just in awe. It was just awesome. So anyway, so that was his whips. And so my whips, I wanted to show you guys. Let's see. I believe I showed you guys this last week, and I actually was working on some secret stitches, and so I didn't get a whole lot done on my whips, but I showed you this one. I did actually cut my fabric down. Lindsay helped me cut my fabric down so I don't have the great big yard of fabric. But I started stitching this one, the Merry Christmas.
We got it in stock.
And we do have it in stock. Lindsay did purchase a bunch of these in patterns, and oh my gosh, I just love how it's turning out. I'm using all the called for DMC on this one, though I think she does give you the breakdown of like some fancy floss, but we don't carry the brand that she's recommended. And, and so I thought, I'm just going to do it simple, keep it simple, and I'm just going to do the DMC, and it's turning out beautiful. So I wanted to show you my progress, which not a lot, but I've got the Mary done, and then I just started a little bit of the tree and the star, and I'm of course stitching it on 25 count country mocha, and it is just turning out beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love when things just come together so fast, and I just love him. I just can't wait till he's done. So I've got him that's going, and then the other thing, let's see. I didn't get much done on him, this one either. I showed you guys this last week. I don't think we've been able to find this.
No.
We're thinking it's just been a really old pattern. We don't know if it's out of print, but darn it, we'll keep looking to see if we can find it. But hopefully, maybe, we can figure that out. But I did work on him a little bit more and got a couple more of the little squares done. And then I started the hat for the Santa, and that one is turning out absolutely adorable also. And I'm actually using like my own colors on it. And it's all fancy floss. There's only like 5 different colors that I'm using, and it's turning out really cute. And I have it, I'll show you. I have it in my cute little Christmas bag. Look at that, how cute my bag is. So I don't have many of these bags. Most of my bags either look like this or the fancy Ziploc. So anyway, and then I noticed that the girls got a lot of these heart and hand patterns in last week, and I just absolutely love the heart and hand patterns. They are so cute. And so Lindsay, she loves pulling like the fancy floss and doing all that, and myself, I am more of the DMC. I don't follow. I usually follow what the DMC calls for, and I'm usually happy with it. But anyway, we got a ton of these little, what does she call them? Doodles, the Christmas doodles. Isn't that adorable? And they are so cute. So I grabbed the cloth, and this cloth, let me see if I can. So this is actually 27 count. I don't know. Emmy could tell me what it is.
That looks like light taupe.
Yeah, it's light taupe. I think that's what it is. But I'm just using the DMC called for, and oh my gosh, it's turned, and 27 count. I have never done 27 count. And can I just say, I'm doing okay. Doing okay with it. It took me a while to feel comfortable with it, but I actually am doing okay. So I'm really excited. I've started that one. And then, so jump on, get your pattern on that one. That one's gonna go fast. And then the other one they got in stock, and Lindsay's been wanting to do this one too. And so I stole it first. And that's the Christmas Little Town. And so I started this one. And again, I used the same 27 count that she had. And so this is just a small start. And I've got the little house and tree done. So that one's turning out pretty fun. I'm excited about that one. So it is the season for the stitching in Christmas. But let's see. So that's my whips for my cross stitch. again, let's see, let me show you on our quilting. We'll go to our quilting. The bundle that will be in the newsletter tomorrow for quilting, you guys are gonna die. This one is absolutely beautiful. I might have to tell the girls I need this bundle.
Tell them you stitch 2 over 2.
Oh, 2 over 2.
On everything you do.
Yeah, everything I do is 2 over 2. I can't do just 1 over 1. I actually looked at that because like Katie, she did one and she showed me this weekend that was crazy. It was like a really small count and it was 1 over 1. And so the other day when I got the 27 count, I thought, you know, I'm going to do 1 over 1 and just see if I like that. No. I can't do that. Mine's 2 over 2. But anyway, so here is the Christmas bundle. Oh my gosh.
It'll be in the newsletter tomorrow.
It will be in the newsletter tomorrow. But the colors on this is just stunning. I just cannot wait to make something out of this bundle.
I can't think of the name. I think it's Pin.
It is so pretty. And it, like this
It's
has
like 3 sisters, I think.
Yeah, like there's the 2 different, I wanted to say flavors. They are flavorful, aren't they? But I know I'm silly. So anyway, there's these 2. And then, oh my gosh, the poinsettias. I just absolutely, oh my gosh, thank you, Janelle. You're so sweet. Thank you. I just absolutely love this bundle. I'm thinking this is going to be my bundle that I'm going to get to take home because it is just beautiful. This is my style of fabric right here. So look for this in the quilting newsletter tomorrow and make sure that you guys grab a bundle while we have it, because a lot of the Christmas stuff is, you know, we get it once and we're done because that's just how the fabric world works.
We only order.
Yeah, we only order. Well,
a year in advance.
We have to order a year in advance. Like our sales rep came last week or whatever.
We've been ordering everything for next year.
Yep, we've ordered everything for next year, and so now, last year, everything we're offering right now is things that we ordered last year, and so we just kind of estimate what we're going to do and everything, and that's how it works. But the other thing that's going to be in the newsletter, we wanted to remind you, we did do the free pattern Friday. Lindsay said that the free pattern is still available for free if you guys go in and sign up for the newsletter. And we still have some of these beautiful kits that you can make with that free pattern. Isn't that just beautiful? I hope you can see that. It's just beautiful. It comes with everything, the backing and everything. And it's actually called Oh My Stars. And so I loved it so much, I talked her into making a Christmas one. Oop, I just hit the camera, sorry. I talked her into doing a Christmas one. Now I don't have the binding on it. I'm gonna put the binding on it today after the live. And so Lindsay can take pictures and it's gonna be in the newsletter. So this is the Christmas one. And oh my gosh, it just turned out beautiful. Isn't that just beautiful? Yes. I absolutely love it. And it's gonna, I'll put the binding on it.
The pattern will still be in the newsletter.
Yeah, the pattern will still be in the newsletter. And again, jump on there and sign up for the newsletter. You'll get the pattern for free. And then you can go ahead and you can purchase the kit. And there's limited supplies on the kits because this is a charm pack. It's like a charm pack and then some yardage. And so we'll have a few of those kits available, and you guys can, oh, I keep hitting the camera. Oh, sorry guys.
I would say that's a pretty beginner friendly pattern.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, the stars are a little intimidating, but you know, if you can do flying geese and you know, you can do it. Just, you know, take your time. When I first started and doing all these, I was so intimidated. But you know, if you just take your time, nobody's in a race, and just really um, just go slow,
And we
you can do it.
listed those paper piecing for flying geese.
Yes. There are these little things right here.
Lindsay said they're awesome.
These are for flying geese, and she says that they are amazing. Now, I haven't used them. She hasn't showed me how to use them. I use the lock blocks. And so when I do flying geese, but these are like a paper thing, and I'm not sure how to use them. I'm sure there's a tutorial somewhere, but they come like this. So I'll have to talk to Lindsay about maybe doing a little thing on that. The other thing that we're going to have in the newsletter tomorrow, it's all about gingham. We've got this beautiful gingham quilt. Look how beautiful this is. And again, I just took it off the machine this morning. And so I'll put the binding on it so Lindsay can put it in the newsletter. But isn't this adorable? And it's Sweetwater. And so it is so cute. And we're actually going to be doing a green one like this too in a couple of weeks. And these are just going to be adorable. The binding that I'm putting on this is going to be this red here. And so the patterns are in the shop. And her patterns, when you buy the pattern, it gives you like 3 or 4 different size gingham quilts. And so it is a really awesome pattern. And we only sell those in PDF. So, but you guys will have to jump on and get one of these. I whipped this up in an afternoon. I mean, they're so easy. So easy. So that's the gingham. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is when we went to the Bernina store yesterday. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this book, but it's a book that they put out for quilts, and we didn't realize they have cross-stitch stores in it. So when you travel, it's needle travel. When you travel, you put this in your book or in your car, and whatever state, you can look up and see where stores are. So Lindsay, she's like, oh, Mom, you're going to need this because me and John decided we're going to drive back to Chicago for Christmas. And so we're going to go through all these different states. I've got them all marked already. And when it gets closer, I'll let you guys know what state we're going to be in. And Lindsay's going to look to see if we can order these. But a lot of times your local cross stitch or actually fabric shops will have these in their store to sell. But it is really actually pretty fun to look through to see, because sometimes you see things and you're like, I didn't know that there was a store in that, that state or by me or whatever. But they just updated it. It's taken them, I think, a few years to update it. And so you guys will have to jump online and maybe grab you a book. We're going to see if we can look for these and get them in the shop. But if not, check your local quilt shop. Let me get to the giveaways. I know that's not going to be a very long show today because it's just me. It's going fast. Anyway, so we had a few giveaways last week. We actually had, we had 2 of these patterns. They're a quilt pattern. The first one will go to a Megan Mussman. I'm going to kill it. It's Musselman. If you guys, if I read your name and you've won a prize, email Emily. Contact Emily.
Bio.
It's in the bio, and you'll give her your information and let her know what I showed that you won, and then that way she can mail it to you. We had another one, and that person is Sandy Staggs, Stagge. And so that's the second giveaway on that one. And then we had, well, let's do this one. And then we're going to give away all 3 of these new paper things. And that goes to Barbara Darling. So again, contact Emily and she'll get these mailed out to you as soon as she gets your contact information. And then we have the cross stitch pattern of, this is, let's see, It's So Emma. And this one goes to Joanna Shoemaker. Thanks, Valerie. You're awesome. You're so sweet. And then the last one is another one of the Santa cross stitch. And this one goes to Jeanette, and I'm going to kill this name. It's Beyeea. I'm not very good at names. So there you go. So that is the 5 giveaways that we did for last week. So this week we're going to do a few. One of the ones we're going to do is we're going to do one of the floss packs with the Sew Along with Mom, or Stitch Along with Mom, sorry. Stitch Along with Mom, we're going to do one of these. And then we are going to do, this is like a little, oops, sorry, grab it, I dropped it. They're the little floss drops that, they're Lori Holtz is what they are. And then we've got like a little notebook.
It's from Gentle Art.
It's from Gentle Art, and it's got like a little notebook. So those 2 things are going to be on a one giveaway. And then I looked in our, this is the little mini Christmas present, and it's a kit.
It's P is it P is for present?
It's P is for present. And so this is the whole kit, and it's P is for present. So that will be a giveaway. And then we've got a little mini cutting board. That's a 2-sided mini cutting board. And that will be one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 giveaways. So I'm not sure what question we're going to come up with. But I just wanted, maybe leave a comment. Let's see. Maybe leave a comment on what you want, because we've been looking for something for the Stitch Along with Mom for after the barn one. And we just didn't know if we wanted to do a spring or a Valentine's or something like that. Maybe give us some ideas of what you would like to do with Stitch Along with Mom. If you want it more detailed or less detailed, or what you'd like to do. So yeah, leave a comment on what you guys would like to do. That would be fun, because it's always fun to get your guys' input of, and sometimes you guys come up with a new pattern we haven't even seen. So, but I got a sneeze here, sorry. But just wanted to let you guys know, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that we was able to answer all your questions and let you guys see of all the new and fun things that were in the newsletter. Again, make sure you get on there and sign up for the newsletter for the quilting one, so you can get that free pattern. And then also you'll have the free pattern that you can, grab one of these bundles, make a new Christmas runner for yourself or somebody that you want to give to. Thank you so much for joining me today, and all your kindness. And you guys have a wonderful, awesome weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.